You think you know geektastic sci-fi? You know your Tauntauns from your Tribbles? Your Whedons from your Roddenberrys? Your Stargates from your Battlestars? In this episode, we're breaking down science fiction and going right to ludicrous speed. Alright guys, gals, and others, let me break down science fiction for you. No one knows when it began. The Sumerian tablets from 5,000 years ago talk about aliens from the planet Nibiru. 8th century Japanese tales talk about time travel, and Dante's Divine Comedy spoke about traveling to Mars. So let's fast forward to the sci-fi we know and love today. It started with 19th century nerds. Jules Verne, H.G. Wells, and Edgar Allan Poe wanted to believe, and set the stage for the likes of L. Frank Baum, Fritz Lang, Aldous Huxley, Isaac Asimov, Arthur C. Clarke, George Orwell, and Ray Bradbury. And thanks in part to their efforts to push the genre forward, these sci-fi space operas were able to be made. Here's their 101. Star Wars, the story of a boy with great powers who doesn't treat them with great responsibility. In fact, he commits genocide. But thanks to a cult of aliens, a brash smuggler and his giant dog, and the self-esteem one gets from kissing his own sister, that boy's son teaches him right from wrong and saves the universe. Star Trek, the story of how the English language triumphed over all other languages in the universe, enabling us to go boldly where no one had gone before. And also 1986 San Francisco to save the whales. Battlestar Galactica, the story of a bunch of angry toasters who find religion after trying to kill us all. Babylon 5. This is the true story of 5 species picked to live in an intergalactic space station, work together, and have their lives taped to find out what happens when aliens stop being polite and start getting real. Farscape. The tale of a group of loners trying to live peacefully off the grid inside a giant space whale. And Firefly. The story about how the West was lost, set against the backdrops of desert moons and in the silence of space. And with witty banter by Joss Whedon. Was that too much for you? Clean up in aisle 9? Don't panic, I brought a towel. That's all for this episode of Geek ETC. One to beam up.